Waking Up with Robin. This is the show where you get to catch up with what's going on in my day, what's going on in my life as I am scheduling guests for our radio show, Branching Out on Air here in Austin. It comes on Sundays, every Sunday live from 1:30 to 2:30 Central Standard Time. I hope that you tune in and check us out. We hope that you will call in with your comments or questions, even if it may not be for a guest that we have on. Sometimes Ajante and I are just there hanging out, bringing Austin information about concerts that go on around the city, about a lot of family events and activities. So you may have a question that you want to ask us as radio hosts. So feel free to call in and do that. I don't think we gave out the number earlier tonight, so I'm going to let my son do that.
The number is 512-637-9673 or 888-860-9673. Or if you want to call into this show, call into 842-9773.
And that would be area code 512 on that. We love feedback. We love reaching out and connecting with you. I know that I say that over and over, but I do say that because it's true. You know, I love people. I'm a people person. I love knowing what's, on your mind, what you may want to ask Ajante and I, what questions you may have for us. So this is just a laid-back show where you can call in with your comments, with your questions. You can even call in and tell us who you would like to see us interview on Branching Out on Air. Ajante and I like to keep, our show innovative. We like to keep it fresh. We like to keep it new. So, we have a lot of guests in mind, of course, that we want to bring for you and just get them on there and let them share their stories about, what they may be doing, upcoming movie they may have, upcoming project they may have, just share their career success and, what has kept them in the business that they've been in or the field that they've been in. Those are some of the things that, we discuss with our interview guests on our show. But if there's a guest that you would like to see on or hear on our show, give us a call at the number that Ajante just actually, I said give us a call at the radio station numbers, but those two numbers are only active when we are there for our show. They're numbers that are working numbers, but you can only reach us there on Sundays for now. We're hoping to move to the weekday, Monday through Friday. That will be fun to come an hour each night. But right now, we're just, getting settled into the Sunday, enjoying the Sunday. We know that it's family day. Many people are at church, leaving church, or, maybe enjoying quality time or eating with their family. But we hope that, if you decide to take out any time from your Sunday, that you really will check out our show, even if it's 15 minutes, if it's 20 minutes. Of course, we want you to listen the entire hour, but just if you have any time to listen to that show, we really think that it's a show that's worth listening to. And we know that all hosts will think the same thing about their show, and rightfully so. But, we really enjoy what we do and what we bring to the community, again, through the guests that we have on our show. So please consider checking out Branching Out on Air on Sundays and let us know what you think. We also have a website. The website is www.branchingoutco.co. That's branchingoutco.co. And if you go to the page that says BOOA show, that stands for Branching Out on Air radio show. And on that page, you will be able to see a couple of guests that we've posted on that page. We've had more in-studio and phone interviews than the guests that you see on the page. But right now you'll get a chance to see two of the guests we've had on our show, which is NFL running back Cedric Benson, and also, as I talked about earlier before a couple of commercial breaks, Gary Sturgis. So again, that is branchingoutco.co. Please check that out, and please tell us what you think about the website. Tell us what you think about our radio show. Tell me what you think about this show here on Spreaker, too. I was going to say something else, and I almost forgot what I was going to say. Oh, Also, while you're there at the website, we want you to please consider making a donation, if possible, to Branching Out on Air radio show. As we know, our airtime, is not free airtime at this point. And so we are asking you to consider making a donation to Branching Out on Air. There's a way that you can make it. You can actually call me at 888-554-1397, extension 101. If you want to pay with a credit card, there are many options of ways that you can pay: credit card, debit card, checks. And please consider making a donation to our show. We're looking for sponsorship. If you have a business and you want to get the word out about your business through a radio show that is community-based, faith-based, positive, doing a lot of positive things for the community, please consider making a donation. A donation, no donation in our opinion is ever too small. It's not about how much you give. We don't announce that. We don't say that. We don't even really focus on the amount itself. We just focus on the fact that someone gave, and that someone gave to a good cause. Nowadays you log on to almost any website and there is a donation page. So, we have opportunity for you to donate to this radio show. As well, you can call me at the number that I just gave out, which is 888-554-1397, extension 101, and we'll take care of your donation payment. If you are listening in and around the Austin area and you have a home business, you're an entrepreneur, you're a homemaker, and you want to try advertising, please consider doing that through Branching Out on Air. Our show is getting a lot of exposure, and it's getting a lot of exposure fast. It's a growing show, and it has grown fast. And if you've listened to the beginning of this show, or if you've listened to any of the other 2 or 3 shows that I've done so far, I've mentioned that in a short amount of time, we've had a chance to interview a lot of individuals who were born, raised, or currently living in Austin that has made not only a local name for themselves, but a national name for themselves. And just a few of those guests that we've had on our show is Mr. Donnie Little. He is the first Black quarterback to play for the Texas Longhorns. We've had former running back for the Texas Longhorns, Cedric Benson. He's now a current NFL player. We have had a gentleman named Mr. Steve Wolf. He owns a company called FX International. He trains Hollywood stuntmen. So many of the movies that you see, you're looking at his work. He has worked with Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks, and the late Whitney Houston. He's also performed effects on David Letterman and America's Most Wanted, among other shows. And most recently, he trained Arnold Schwarzenegger and Arnold's stunt doubles for the movie The Last Stand. So those are just a few of the guests that we've had on our show. We've also had, as I mentioned earlier, Gary Sturgis, who's acted in 2 of Tyler Perry's movies, Daddy's Little Girls and Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Also, he has had a 28-year career in acting. He starred in The Big Easy. He's worked on NYPD. And, of course, as we've been mentioning, we have Mr. Rodney Allen Rippey, who's going to be on Sunday. He is a child actor, and he is known for the Jack in the Box commercial promoting the Jumbo Jack back in the 1970s. So, if you are in the mood to donate, if you want to know that your money is going towards something, good, towards something positive, please consider making a donation to Branching Out on Air. We have to take another commercial break. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be right back. with Catching Up with Robin. I am Robin.
And I'm Ajante.
And we are almost about to end our Spreaker show for tonight. I think we have about 5 minutes, more or less. And right before the commercial break, I was encouraging listeners who may have had a chance to listen to Branching Out on air to consider please making a donation to our radio show. If you haven't had a chance to listen, it comes on Sundays from 1:30 to 2:30 Central Standard Time because we are here in Austin. It's a live show. We try to do a lot of, informative things, a lot of inspiring things, a lot of encouraging things, and especially for children. I mean, I have gotten comments on air for what I'm trying to do for children, which is let them see through the guests that come on our show that it is not where you come from that determines success, but rather what comes from you. And when I reach out to the interview guests, I'm reaching out on behalf, at least I feel like, on behalf of children, so that children can know that there are role models right here in the community, right here in the city, in their church, even in their home. So, please consider making a donation, no matter what the amount is. It's not about that for us, how much you gave, what the amount is. We don't talk about that. We don't discuss that. It's just all in the name of wanting to keep this show on the radio. My 11-year-old son is my co-host. And, I want him to continue to see this show be a success. So please consider making it. Go to our website, www.branchingoutco.co, and it will show you how to donate, or 888-554-1397, extension 101.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Robin Johnson advises you to advertise with Branching Out on air. Go to branchingoutco.co and click on the donate button. It's easy. 1, 2, 3.